Time to
Like
give me
the
your
F-N-F-I-G.
That's a Pascucci. Da-da-da.
Isn't Tame Desi, isn't it?
That's the Pascucci song.
I like that Biscucci song, man. That sounds pretty cool.
Pretty sweet, yeah? Been working on it for weeks.
It's that Superfly, man. Up against that.
Nice.
Hold it.
Saw that going. I'm watching King Tiger. Nice shallow shot that.
Oh! Wow.
Nice force.
You were saying? Oh, where'd my shot go? Ah, didn't matter.
You got him?
Well, he drove into me.
Oh, right.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. As of this recording, 6.0 is just over 3 months old. On December 16th, the game as we knew it stopped. 5.0 ended and 6.0 arrived. After 3 months of 6.0, we are rapidly approaching yet another big update for the game. Wargaming has been teasing at various things that are coming. We've got screenshots and little fly-throughs of some of the new maps, and they are teasing information about some of the new tanks that are coming. And in their recent livestream, their livestream from a week ago Friday, they talked about various things that are coming, you know, new maps, new heavies. The Italian heavies will kind of come into the game. So we've got big things coming. Now, I wanted to make a video about the upcoming update, the big one, but I found it a little bit difficult to do because I have actually been part of the super test, so to some extent I know exactly what's coming, but I can't give details of what I've seen, what I've played. I can't talk about any of that, but what I can talk about is what I think we're going to get from the stuff that I haven't had exposure to in the super tests. Before I get into the content of the teasers that we've seen recently, I'm showing this pre 6.0 footage in the background here because this is a comparison, and we can look at this and say, right, this is where we've come from. This is what the game looked like before the update was released. Now, immediately looking at this, I would say the top bar at the top, where we see the team listings, or the team vehicle type listings, is, I think it looks better now in 6.0. So the top of the screen looks better in my opinion. Moving from top of the screen down, the aim reticle, I think having just 2 circles would have, with what's coming, I think 2 circles would look, it just wouldn't fit with what's coming. So I'm okay with the reticle the way it is now in 6.0. Our reload indicator is now underneath the reticle. I've gotten used to that. Having the red bar going up the side as it is now. It's just what it used to be, isn't it? It's just not like that now. I liked it the way it was, but I don't mind it the way it is now. Health indicator on the right side. I guess not having that does declutter the screen, and I think that was the aim. Whether you like it or not, again, that's personal taste. Minimap, for the most part, I think the minimap looks clearer here than it does at the moment. I don't know if there's going to be any updates to that in the upcoming update. But we've got the health indicator on the left and the vehicle direction indicator on the bottom left as well. I'm relatively comfortable with what we've got now. So overall, this is what we've come from, basically, and where we are now. You know, we are where we are, and I know before 6.0 dropped, people saw some of the teasers. Then when 6.0 did drop, there were people who just stopped playing immediately. They just said, that's it, I'm done. And that was difficult. I think we've all experienced that. We've all had people that have done that, and that was difficult for me at the start. But what I found a little bit harder to deal with is the people that tried to give 6.0 a shot and have subsequently left. And I think we're still in the phase of healing from 6.0. I think the community is still trying to adjust, and I've seen various reactions to the teasers so far. Some people are really excited for what they've seen, and some people have said that, you know, 6.0 isn't even fixed yet. So rather than moving on to, you know, we've just had the Polish mediums come in. They're talking about the Italian heavies. They're teasing at modern tanks with the Abrams crew, the Abrams billboards on highway. Some people have said, well, if you look at that, you need to fix what you've got before you introduce anything new. And I'm of the opinion that the Super Test community have done their best to, how can I put this? They've done their best to communicate these concerns to wargaming. And for the most part, the history we have since 6.0 is that despite the minutiae of the game not being exactly to everyone's taste, the larger issues that people had the larger issues the community had have been addressed. And one of those examples is the Super Test itself. This is the first time that anyone has been allowed access to test and even have a look at what's coming. You know, this is the first time that's ever happened. That, as far as I'm aware, this is the first time it's happened. So things are progressing. Now I know that, and if the gentleman I'm going to refer to, I won't. This guy will know I'm talking about him. But if your crew, you know, the minutiae is, if your crew is speaking a language that you don't like, then that's the sort of thing that will irritate you. But wargaming haven't addressed the little things like that, because they've been, I think, with 6.0 being in the state it was, there have been many issues to deal with, and the minutiae of the update has kind of been pushed to the side a little bit. So I know for some people that's a real irritation, because they've spent so long playing the game and they want things to be the way they like them to be because they've been playing for so long. It is frustrating when that doesn't happen. So we'll just have to see what this update brings, and hopefully there are more fixes than there are bugs. Alright, this game in the background has just finished, and I can't remember when I recorded this. Oh, the date's in the top there. March. Or was it almost just over a year ago this battle was? Just over a year ago. I totally forgot I had this one on record. There we go. That was a mastery a year ago. In the tank that no one likes. Okay, and now we jump to what we have in game as of now. I think I recorded this game about a week ago. So so far in the video, we have almost a complete year's evolution of the game. And immediately, the comparison I would draw is the top bar is smaller, it's closer to the top of the screen, it's clearer in my opinion. I'm okay with it the way it is at the top. And the minimap, I think the text around the minimap could be a bit clearer. And the vehicle indicator on the bottom left is pretty much as it was before. It just looks a little bit different. So on the whole, as a comparison, now the game is pretty close to what it used to be. But I think it's very difficult to see that comparison because the game has changed so much in the last 3 months. It's difficult to keep track of everything that has changed. But for now, I'll let this game play, and we will take a look at the teasers that Wargaming has dropped. The first one is this orangey, blacky orange image of something. I know what this is. I'm not going to say anything about it. You guys can keep speculating. Alright, moving on. The next one is this sort of... Well, this is taken from the Twitter... World of Tanks Console's Twitter page. And this is a GIF of a new map. Now, I've had no exposure to this whatsoever, so I can comment. I think... Well, initially I thought this was Ghost Town. I thought this was a reworked version of Ghost Town, but the scale's too big. I think it can't be Ghost Town because it's too big. I have no idea what this is. I don't know if this is a rework. Is it El Alamein? A rework? Is this the town in El Alamein? I don't know. Possibly, possibly not. Who knows? All I do know is it's going to be arriving soon, and I am more than happy to let new maps be introduced or let old maps come back. I'm more than happy to have that happen. Alright, the next one we have here is... This is all taken from their Twitter feed, so these two screenshots are again of what I'm guessing could be a new map. It could be Nomenhan, based on the wintry conditions, the open environment, and the time of day. I know we had a version of Nomenhan that was the war version of Nomenhan was at night time without snow, and the winter version was during the daytime. So maybe they've changed the time of day. I don't know. Maybe it's a new map. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, again, I am excited for it. The last thing I'm going to cover in this video regarding what's coming up soon is going to be the intel notes that Minto released on World of Tanks Console's Discord server. So these are the notes released after their live streaming last Friday. Starting at the top then, things that have been talked about and coming soon. April Fool's Day surprise. This was a thought I had, not really a concern. Well, yeah, maybe it was a concern at first because I knew that the announcement date was going to be early April, and straight away I thought, well, that's April Fool's Day. Are they pulling my leg as well, or is this genuine? But no, they've now stated there will be an April Fool's Day surprise. What that is, I have no idea. But yeah, we'll see. New map teaser highlights. See World of Tanks console Twitch. If you go to their stream from Friday and skip to timestamp 12 minutes and 50 seconds, I believe you'll find the part of the stream that there's being referenced to here. And thanks to Slapperfish for that timestamp. I remembered that from our conversation last night. 4 new larger maps and more lush maps. Yes, that is, they've got that right. From what I have seen, that is spot on. Absolutely spot on. They've nailed that. And it's good. It's very good. New tier 10 tank. More information on Insider Information Monday. Okay, I don't know what this tank is. No idea what that might be. But again, new tier 10. Yeah, that having a new tier 10. Ooh. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say... No, I'll get myself in trouble if I say too much. Commander picture and name in Garage is in for next release. There... Okay, yep. That is also... Yep, that's true. Yes, I have seen what they mean by that, and it's exactly what we want to see. That bit, that right there, that is spot on again, yeah. Moving down to the talked about and no ETA section, I'm going to skip over some of these points because they're not all that relevant to what we're discussing here, but detailed tank stats work ongoing, image found on forum. I have looked on the forums and I can't find this image. Same for the premium tech tree work ongoing. Minto's put a note to the image on the forum. I'm not sure where these images are, so if anyone does know, please let me know in the comments below. Westfield, Overlord and El Alamein update continues. That's good news. I like Westfield, I like Overlord, and I like El Alamein. So, yeah, there you go. Can't go wrong. Italian heavy tanks. Testing the Italian heavies. And aiming for a summer release. Okay, so that's not coming... Yeah, like they've said, no ETA. This isn't coming within the next couple of weeks. Wheeled vehicles work continues. Okay, I know the community's got mixed opinions on that, but you know, there's plenty of space for this game to grow, and with what they have developed and what is upcoming, the game is gonna have a heck of a lot more space to grow. And there we go. That is the end of the game, and that is the end of the topics I wanted to discuss for this one. So while we take a look at the post-game stats, and oh yeah, I remember why I saved this one. 8 kills. There you go. That's why I saved this. Hey. Alright, well I hope you've all found this one informative and insightful in some way or another. Let me know what you think down below about what you've seen and what you think's coming to the game in the next couple of weeks. As always guys, I hope you're all still keeping safe, and I will see you out there.